A lot of people tend to fear winter camping. They think it's going to be a super uncomfortable experience, but with a little bit of creativity, you can truly enjoy yourself. So I want to talk about top ways to make your camp super comfortable. The biggest difference with winter camping to summer camping or three-season camping is often the presence of snow, but this can actually be a big advantage. So there's a few things you can do to help yourselves out with snow around. I like to pick a nice open area that gives me a lot of room to work with, because winter camps tend to take up a little bit more space than summer camps. So I like to first pick a place that I'm going to set up my tent, and then I'll stomp that down with my snowshoes or skis or whatever, and make a nice even pad. And the benefit of that is I guarantee I can control the pitch or flatness of my tent pad, which is super nice. And then I get to make seating and windbreaks and things like that that are not otherwise available to me. So one of my favorite things is making a good fire pit and building a bench around it, having nice seating, nice comfortable seating, building little stations for cooking your food and all of those types of things. So that is definitely a big advantage to winter camping. Using the snow to your advantage in another way, you can also use it as an insulator. Basically, you think that snow is rather cold, but the air can get much colder. So for food and water and certain items, you can actually bury them in the snow and keep your water from freezing, actually, surprisingly, and certain food items as well. Just make sure you know where they are. Winter camping is also a good excuse to bring a few luxury items along. And we're talking about more like car camping or somewhere like a base camp rather than something in the far back country. I like to bring a Yeti cooler or some sort of cooler along, because actually with a cooler, you'd think you wouldn't need one in the winter, but its main objective is to keep things from freezing. So you don't want your water to freeze, and you certainly don't want your food to freeze either. A cooler is a good way to keep those things at a nice usable temperature. Winter camping is also a great excuse to eat a lot of food and to constantly drink some nice choice beverages. So an important thing for camping and keeping yourself comfortable is to keep yourself fueled with calories. I like to bring things like bacon along, cheese, basically high fat content foods that give your body a lot of fuel to run off of so that you can stay warm. And just in general, I like to keep beverages constantly on the ready. Certainly making teas, coffees, things like that. And perhaps there's no other time during the year when you're going to need a fire quite like winter camping. And it still maintains a lot of the aura and the pure enjoyment of just staring at the fire, of course. But having a good fire is also really important for staying warm and comfortable, keeping things dry, keeping your boots warm, those types of things. Maintaining a good campfire in the winter is pretty critical for a comfortable camp. Well, there you go. You are now equipped to make the best dang campsite for your winter camp experience. Stay tuned, like and subscribe to our videos, and as always, I'll see you later. Get outside.